And a good evening, everyone. It has been a hot, humid day out there. Starting to get hot and humid. Look at the west tower cam a bit earlier. Had some haze in the air. There's some puffy clouds off in the distance. But overall, it is just hot and it is humid. And that is really going to be the story next couple of days. A lot of heat and humidity. The Vincennes tower cam a bit earlier on. Again, same deal. Just some puffy clouds out there, but just kind of a warm, humid day. Now, in your futurecast, we are going to be looking at temperatures quite warm through the evening in the low 80s. We'll have winds coming up from the southeast. We head through Wednesday morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning. We're in the low to mid 70s across the region. Kind of a pretty normal start to a late July morning. By afternoon, a couple of showers trying to develop out to the north and west here. But we're going to be dealing with kind of what I call a lid or a cap in the atmosphere. That means it's so warm from the ground all the way up into the high altitudes that thunderstorms and showers really don't like to try to develop in that kind of environment. And that's kind of what we're going to have initially here, but that may change a little bit, maybe a little more conducive for rain by late week perhaps. Wednesday 3 p.m. again, maybe a couple scattered showers, and it is certainly getting hot on us. Temperatures around 90 degrees. So we've got a heat advisory across the area for the next couple of days. Your feels like temperatures out there are going to be up above 100, maybe approaching 105. Here's what I'm talking about with that feels like temp. By 11 a.m. Wednesday, it's just late morning and it already feels like 94 in Terre Haute, 95 Robinson, 93 Sullivan. So the heat is on, the humidity there too. And look what happens by 6 p.m. Feels like 104 in Casey. Newton feels like 106. My goodness, take it easy out there. Certainly a lot of water. Try to stay out of that heat in the afternoon, and outside work done in the morning as early as possible. We jet right back up to that 100 to 105 category with that heat index level by noon on Thursday. And by late afternoon, there's a little gap in the heat here. That could be maybe a couple of showers and storms that try to develop. So we'll keep an eye on that trend. That could be good news. Heading towards 3 a.m. Friday, it is humid, it's warm, it's uncomfortable still, with temperatures down into the mid to upper 70s. So we look at the futurecast. We talk about these computer models all the time. We're going to be looking at a ridge of high pressure overhead. All the rain is kind of going up around the heat into the plains and into Wisconsin, Minnesota. Eventually, that will try to head southward as we head through the end of the week here. I still think we're in a solid south wind with basically dry weather through Thursday, minus a couple of scattered storms. And then as we get to the end of the week, I think we could see a little more luck with some rain by the time we get to Friday. But some of the storms that develop in this kind of a pattern, they could be pretty strong on Friday. So we're going to keep an eye on that. You could see a very good chance of storms from southeast Michigan back to Illinois and into central Indiana as we head through the weekend. So hopefully that'll dent the heat a little bit, but it's still going to be very warm. Temperatures headed down into the 70s as we head through the morning hours. And again, it is mostly dry across a lot of the area. So we're 70 degrees tonight, just a few scattered clouds across the region, a light east-southeast wind. 92 as we head through the day on Wednesday. Feels like temps are over 100. And you know what? The next several days, it is going to be hot and humid up in the 90s. Could be some strong storms around, maybe Friday night, Saturday, and lows mostly around 70.
It's the